Hey, thanks for checking out my video. Today we're making Bolognese sauce. And the first thing you want to do is you want to take a couple onions, a couple stalks of celery, and some carrots and grind them up in your food processor. Unless you'd like the sauce to be chunky, then you don't have to do that. But I like a more smooth sauce. So then I turned my Instant Pot onto the saute feature, and I put a couple tablespoons of olive oil in there, and I browned it's kind of like a mush, but anyway, it's got a lot of good flavor in there, and it adds a lot to the sauce. So I browned it for about 5 minutes, and I added a can of tomato paste to it, a small 6-ounce can of tomato paste. I apologize, my camera cut out for a little bit. So there was the tomato paste in with the carrots, onions, and celery. So now I'm adding the meat, and I'm using a mixture of pork and beef. This is pork that I've added in there. I have 1¼ pounds of pork and 2¼ pounds of beef. And that combination is kind of the standard for Bolognese sauce. Has really good flavor. And you're just gonna cook the meat until it's done, which won't take terribly long, maybe 5 minutes. And then right now I'm going to add some salt. However, you have to remember when you're making this Bolognese sauce that you're not adding anything that has any seasoning in it, so you really have to season it well. And this was the first time I'm ever actually turning this into an actual recipe. Whenever I've made it in the past, I just keep adding, spices and seasonings until I think it tastes right. But I'm trying to make this into a recipe for you. So I tried to narrow down exactly how much of everything I used, and that will be in the recipe in the description link. I think I end up using an entire tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, a tablespoon of dried parsley, a teaspoon and a half of pepper, and you can adjust. Oh, and I also put a tablespoon of sugar in there eventually. But here we just have the meat finished cooking, and it shows me adding some of my spices. But like I said, I did make a lot of adjustments by the time it was done, and it turned out really good. That's the Italian seasoning and the parsley that I'm putting in there right now. But a lot of times I do just buy pre-made spaghetti sauce. I'll get like Trader Joe's, and I'll just add meat to it and be done with it. And that works out fine a lot of the time. And it is a cheap way to put a meal on the table. However, once in a while, I like to make, real Bolognese. And when I do make it, I make a big batch. This is like 4 pounds, somewhere around 4 pounds of meat here. So I'm going to have 4 or 5 containers worth of Bolognese when I'm done here. So there I'm adding a cup of beef broth. You can use broth or stock. And I also added a cup of wine before I put that broth in there. And I added the red wine. I used a Pinot Noir, and I let it cook for a few minutes before I added the broth. So now everything is in there, and I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to turn it on to pressure cook and 30 minutes. And then after it has released its steam, and you take the lid off, you'll see that all the fat has risen to the top because I didn't strain the meat as I was cooking it because it was mixed all together with the carrots, onions, and celery. So here I just let it rise to the top, skimmed off as much as I could. I don't worry about a little bit of it being in there because there's a lot of flavor in that fat. So here it just shows me adjusting the seasoning. I'm going to add a few more things, some more salt, some sugar. As I mentioned, it takes a little bit of adjusting, and everybody has their own opinion of what the right seasoning is. So, like I said, my recipe will be in the description, and I've put in about as much as I've mentioned, and it will be noted on the recipe, and you can change that up and do it any way you like it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.